everybody. Yeah, how y'all doing? Y'all doing good? Y'all stocking up? Got this war? I've been speaking on this war for a minute now. God says it's getting close to that time. He said, get what you get. Because like me, with me trying to get everything, I was like feeling like, honestly, I'm just going to be transparent. I was feeling a bit overwhelmed. I was like, dog, I got to get all this stuff. I'm like, then the devil, Satan attacking my finances. I can't get what I need to get. Every time I'm trying to get something, I get hit with something financially, like something unexpected just pop up out of nowhere. And I'm like, it just distracted me from what I need to be doing. So I was like feeling like this overwhelming spirit come on me about just trying to get ready and prepare. And then God, he came and he spoke to me, and he was just like, you gonna have enough time to get what you need. So that's what he was telling me. I'm having enough time to get everything I need. But that don't mean push it back, y'all. That ain't for y'all. That was for me. That was to bring me closure and bring me peace a little bit, because I was just like, woo. Mentally, it was just taking a toll on me. He gave me all these warnings to get out, but it's physically taking a toll on me. And then in the process, I got to get myself ready, and I got to get my house ready. And it had physically took a toll on me. I was just like, woo. It was so nerve-wracking, really, honestly. That's how it was. But God has desensitized me, but just the same, it's on that level. It's finna be on that type of level. This was stuff we ain't never even experienced before. The U.S. walk around big, bold, and bad, huffing and puffing. But we finna we finna go through our own war, and we ain't gonna be so big, so bold, so bad. Cause we gonna have a whole lot of nations that gonna be coming against us. It ain't gonna be one-on-one. It ain't gonna be no fair fight. I'm gonna tell you that now. This war that the U.S. finna jump into and be a part of, it's not gonna be no fair fight. Now, one-on-one, they probably can't get us. But if they double up, or other nations come against us together, then it might be a little different. And they already strategized and all that anyway. So it ain't gonna be no fair fight. It ain't gonna be no fair war. But everything is in motion. And God is a just God. So when he look at all the injustices and stuff going on, and all the stuff that we doing, and all the stuff that we promoting, and we probably one of the most influential nations, and what we pushing in our agenda we pushing, God ain't happy with that. So it's gonna be consequences behind it. If you righteous, you better get in a safe place. Get out the way of God's wrath. I'm keep saying them, say it just like that. Get out the way of God's wrath. I don't know who think that they just so holier art thou, that they could just be, while he dealing with his wrath, just feel like I could be in his presence. You cannot be in his presence. You can't even be in the presence of Jesus. If Jesus come as the Bible speaker, Jesus coming as a lion and a lamb. If he come as a lion, get out his way. If Jesus coming as a lion, and I'm gonna say it again, get out his way. If Jesus coming as a lion, get out his way. Yeah, he got a compassionate side, but when you see fire in his eyes, get out his way. Get out his way. When God come with his wrath, get out his way. And I'm gonna keep stressing and saying this in my spirit, just to constantly press that message. Get out the way of God's wrath. I don't know how much plainer and how much direct I can be with this statement. Get out the way of God's wrath. Get out his way. Let him do what he do, because he finna be mad. Just like you be mad, we get our anger from him. Get out his way. We created in his likeness and image. When we mad, get out our way. When our parents mad about something that we did or something like that, we get out that way. Get out God's way. Let God do whatever he gonna do. He gonna calm down. But get out the way of God's wrath. And that's all I'm stressing right now. I don't know. I'm just feeling like these people just feel like, oh, I'm just so righteous. And this is what's going on in my mind while I'm saying this. It's just these certain people. And they just got this mindset of, oh, I'm so righteous, and it's like, if God telling you get in that secret place, and God telling you get in that hiding place, and God is sending his wrath, what is you doing? What is you doing right now? Just like Noah when he had to jump in that ark. Get out the way of God's wrath. The righteous need to get out the way of his wrath. Get out the way of God's wrath. If Jesus coming and he got fire in his eyes, get out Jesus' way. I had a vision. And it looked like Jesus was just like floating and he was coming out the sky, but he had like, it looked like he was like, he had fire in his eyes. Like he was just coming with that fire in his eyes. And the way he was coming and the way he was in the sky, everybody was scattering and running, including me. We all were trying to get out his way. Like it wasn't no, ooh, Jesus, my Savior, ooh. It was like, get out the way of God's wrath. And it did, and that's exactly what I was doing when I saw like him in the sky and how he was just like, it seemed like he was just like kind of floating in the sky, but it seemed like it could have been like he had fiery eyes. Like in this image, it wasn't like one of these compassionate, ooh, you know, it was like, get out the way of God's wrath. When I saw him floating in the sky, the way he was floating in the sky, everybody was scattering and running. Everybody was screaming, scattering, and running in this vision, including me. You do not want to get in the presence. You cannot be in the presence. I'm constantly keep stressing it. You cannot be in the presence when he's dealing with his wrath and with his anger. You cannot. Nobody in the flesh. Nobody in the flesh can be in his presence when it's dealing with his wrath and his anger. Some keep telling me stress there, y'all. So I'm just like kind of putting it out there. But other than that, I'm just saying hey to everybody. Yeah, y'all get ready. Go on, get your water. Get what you need to get. God is buying us time. God is pushing it back as far as he can push it back to let his people kind of stock up and do what they need to do. He understands all the attacks of the enemy. These sideswipe attacks that this enemy is doing to his children, and it's hindering them and kind of just like delaying them from preparing, doing what they need to do. So he pushing everything back, but everything got to happen. So get what y'all need to get. You don't have much time. I'm gonna say that. You don't have much time, but God is giving you time. So you gotta manage your time. So you gonna have to do a little better with preparing and getting yourself together, getting water, setting up, stocking up for like if it's a power outage, stuff like that. If you got animals, try to get dog food, extra bags of dog food that you just put up for hard times, and stock up on stuff that that you think you'll need to just kind of survive. You know, if you dealing with no power, just think of just a power outage, and just think of that. And shoot, you don't want to be dealing with no power going through a war and no cold. I'm going to tell you, that combination by itself don't even mix. In the middle of a war, in the cold, it don't mix. So, get extra blankets. Get extra stuff to keep you warm. That's not necessarily like powered by anything electrical. Like, don't go out and just buy no electrical blankets and you ain't got no power to plug it into. Like, you're going to have to kind of think of, take the technology out the situation. Remove the technology out the picture and then try to get what you need to get without the support of technology. Yeah, so I was just speaking saying, hey, and I've been seeing these halos like every day. I've been seeing a different halo. And y'all, halos are very rare to see. For one, they are very rare to see. So for me to be seeing them like every single day, like it's been 3 different days. Each day I've been seeing a different halo. I did the first video where I just showed y'all like just a little small piece of the halo. But now God is like throwing this whole image in my face. Like I'm driving, I can see the whole image of the whole halo. And I'm like, God, I'm on the road. He said, look, when I be talking about, ooh, I'm on the road, God said, don't worry about the wrong thing. He said, I don't worry about the wrong thing. I'm protected, so it don't even matter. It don't matter if I'm going 80 miles per hour on the expressway and I'm trying to take a video. God said it don't matter, y'all. He said, I don't worry about the wrong thing. He said, that needs to be the least of my worries. Yeah, so I've been seeing a lot of these halos. And in my spirit, this is me talking, in my spirit, God is going to allow me to see something, like to see something in the physical. Like while I'm in the physical, he's going to reveal himself in some kind of supernatural way. Normally I just see in the spirit realm, but he's going to let me see in the physical. Now this me talking, but this is what I'm feeling in my spirit. Like he's showing me little halo stuff like that, but he's actually going to like show himself. And I'm being the physical and I'm going to see it. I'm going to see God. I'm going to see something supernatural in the physical. He's going to reveal and show himself. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing in my spirit. Like, I'm going to show you something. He ain't told me what he going to show me. But I be sending little halos every time I drive around. So I be doing a little video. And the video really can't capture what I'm seeing, honestly. Because it's like huge. It's like a huge ring of rainbow around the entire sun that the camera just can't capture all that. But you know, I just get a little glimpse here and there, and the camera just capturing what it can. But in my spirit, he's going to show himself to me some kind of way. And I'm being the physical. He said, ain't gonna be spiritual. He like, I'm being the physical and I'm gonna show myself. And I'm just like, well, God, I hope I have my camera ready so I can have proof. I need proof, God. So if you show yourself and you reveal yourself to me, I need proof. I need something I can show other people so other people can see and be like, okay, she not delusional. She not crazy. I need some proof, God. So I feel like God, you know, he kind of preparing me. So I had a little halo little thing. And I'm like, oh, a halo. Oh, a halo. Another halo. But it's preparing me for something even bigger. Because he finna show himself. And I'm going to have proof. Yeah. So I'm speaking on the halos and how God just been showing me all these different halos. Like, today I wasn't even expecting to even see a halo. I just did a little post about my daughter, her little article, and I was just like, watch God show out. Like, don't nobody turn up like God. And that's what I believe. I believe don't nobody turn up like God. So when God jump on the scene, it's finna go down. Like, I don't know why people feel like when you deal with God, like it just like so boring and so out of tune. I'm like, God be turning up. They're just like even in the Bible with the wine, and Jesus had to turn the water into wine, and everybody was talking about how, you know, how rich this wine tasted. Like they were just like, wow, like this is like some of the best wine ever. Like I never had, like normally you would say the best for the first people, but for it to be so much wine, and it was just like, it was just so, the grade of the wine was just so, like it wasn't just no cheap type of wine that he created that with, because everybody was talking about it. So if y'all think God don't know how to turn up, something wrong with y'all. I got a natural high. I don't even got to be on nothing. And I'm probably going to be the most turned in every event I be at. Because God know how to turn up. And I'm ready to turn up with him. Yeah, that's when I get out. So, yeah. So I don't really have no problems when it comes to, you know, getting out, having fun, stuff like that. I'm like, shoot, God be ready to turn up. And he sure ready to show out. So shoot, he ready to perform some miracles so some people can know, hey, this came from God. Like, he is ready. And I'm ready for him to do it. I'm like, God, go on. God, we sitting back watching. Go on, God. Go on, do what you do. Go on, be God and do what God do and do what you do and show up and show out. See, the devil pervert what God do. What God do good, the devil pervert it. So it's a perversion. So God turned up, but the way God turned up different from the way Satan turned up. But Satan mimicked God. So what you getting from Satan ain't it ain't it ain't nothing compared to God and how God do. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Y'all enjoy y'all day. I just was speaking on these halos. My mama, you know, she was just speaking on, you know, the ring of fire, the eclipse that we just had, because the eclipse is a halo. So the ring of fire, the eclipse that we just had, you know, I told you, my mama said it always represents, it's no good come out of eclipses ever. And I told you to watch nature, watch how animals behave, watch all that come as a byproduct of the eclipse. So pay attention to that. And while you paying attention to that, my mama said, you know, the ring eclipse mean 100% devastation, as opposed to this ring I'm seeing around the sun, which is like an opposite effect, and it's representing 100% of God's goodness and His promises. So you got the two coinciding together, y'all. You got two existing, two coinciding together. So that's what's going on with all that. But the halos, I need to zoom in more, because God been like just showing me specifically halos. I've been seeing so many of them. Like, it's so unreal. And even with my mama, like, even if she wasn't a believer, I'd show her another one today. I was like, look what I see. Like, it ain't no coincidence at this point. You probably could have called it a coincidence with the first one I saw. Then I saw a second one. I said, but God just showed me a third one. I said, so this is no coincidence what my eyes are seeing. And yeah, and I'm just going to talk to y'all later.